Hey, 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 Tip Tuesday listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Tip Tuesday. Welcome, Ryan.
Welcome, Katie. Great to be back. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Absolutely. Well, today, I'm pretty excited about what we're going to talk about today because there's been a few ideas that have been floated about how to make the idea of homeownership or the dream of homeownership a little bit more affordable, a little bit more attainable for those out there that want to become homeowners. And today we're going to chat about one of those ideas that has popped up in the news, and that is the idea of, is it reintroducing the prepayment penalty? You take it
Yes.
away.
Yeah, it's really kind of bringing it back. We're getting a lot of questions on prepayment penalties because, it's been making the news. So like you said, Katie, there's been a lot of news over the past few weeks about housing affordability, and this has been one of them. Bill Ackman, who's a prominent American billionaire, he's a hedge fund manager, but he's outspoken about his views on finance and politics. And he recently proposed adding prepayment penalties to new mortgages. And basically, what these are, they're fees that mortgage lenders would charge if a borrower pays off a loan early, either by refinancing, selling the home, or even making a large principal payoff. Usually, it's a penalty for payoff on the first 2 to 3 years of the loan. These were popular in the past. I'm sure you remember, Katie, around 2005 through 2008. And many felt these penalties contributed to the foreclosure crisis during this period. So these penalties, they have a bad reputation.
Right.
But the reason Mr. Ackman really suggests bringing it back is because it helps lower mortgage rates, and that's really a focus, obviously, this year. So it takes a good amount of money, for a mortgage company to process, fund, and set up servicing on a new mortgage. And if this loan gets paid off early, they could lose a good amount of money because the mortgage company didn't collect enough payments and really that interest to make their costs back. So having this fee, if the loan gets paid off early, really ensures the banks won't lose this money for early payoff. So this would really allow them to offer lower rates because that risk of losing money goes down. So for now, it's just a suggestion. If it is an option, it won't be for everyone. If you do plan to sell or refinance or even pay off the house in 1 to 2 years, you don't want this penalty. But if you're a first-time home buyer or you're buying a repeat home, you're going to keep the house for 3 years or more. You don't really consider doing anything. This would be a good option, really, to lower your monthly payment. So again, this is something to be on the lookout for, and we'll definitely keep you posted if it does become an option.
Absolutely. Totally agree. And that is the average 3 to 5 years is about how long homeowners typically own their home anyway, right? Like that average hasn't changed, has it?
No, no, it really hasn't. So yeah, so a 2 to 3 year prepayment penalty, if it's going to lower your rate, it could be a good option for a lot of people.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for being here to deep dive into these headlines that we are seeing quite frequently.
Yes.
Come across. We really appreciate it. And if those of you out there want to connect with Ryan or myself to talk a little bit deeper about these ideas or these things that have been put into place for homeowners, then please comment below and we will reach out to you, or you can connect with either Ryan or myself by texting Connect with Katie or Connect with Ryan to 480-508-9828. And that information is in the show notes to make it easy for you guys to access free and valuable help. If you want to check out any of our previous episodes, we have hundreds of tips for you guys on our YouTube channel. It is at Team EvoAZ. That's our handle. Or you can scan this QR code above our heads. Makes it real easy to get to our YouTube channel. If you prefer to listen podcast style, then on your favorite podcast platform, do a quick search for Arizona Real Estate Radio. There you will also find us. And a way to give a little bit back to us, if you appreciate all of the value here, is click to follow us on YouTube, click to subscribe, I think it is, on podcast platforms. We really do appreciate that, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Ryan.
See you guys.
Bye.
Looking for the right home loan can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Ryan Gilliam, an Arizona native with 20 years of experience helping families find the best mortgage solution for their needs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or refinancing, I make the process simple, stress-free, and tailored just for you. I help you access better rates, offer guidance tailored to your goals, and make the mortgage approval process easier every step of the way. Your best mortgage starts with the right partner. Let's make your home goals happen. Reach out today.